Leah as a maid. So it came to pass in the morning that behold, it was Leah. And he said to Laban, what is this you have done to me? What is, was it not Rachel that I served you? Why didn't you have, wait a minute, why then have you deceived me? And Laban said, it must not be done so in our country to give the younger before the firstborn. Fulfill your week, her week, and we will give you this one also for the service which you will serve with me still another 7 years.
Look what that man did to that man. Look what that man did to that man. Now listen to what I'm saying. The man that went in here went back. He don't want to be solid about it.
Yeah.
But see, you're on another customary thing, because on the east, he said, you can go over there toward the east country over there. You understand? And when he get over there, he's trying to tell him about some customary stuff that he adopted to. But guess what, though? Not at the same sense is what part of this you going to go against your word and convictions as it is. So when people go against that conviction, what it is, don't mean that you got to go against it. See, that man said to himself, yeah, man, you tricked me, this and that. You sent the woman in to me, man.
Yeah.
I ain't never been with this type of thing. Now you sent her in to me.
Yeah.
Okay, now why would you do this to me?
Yeah.
And deceive me in such a way? Now some guys would have been like, okay, fine, you know, whatever the case is. I got that, whatever flatbush thing they come up with. But the man was hurt behind the situation.
Of course.
And they said, okay, it must be that you get the firstborn, fulfill a week, and then, you see, when he hearing this, he's saying, forgive the week. Now, I'll fulfill the week. But he trying to say, okay, once I get that, I'm going to get righteous. But then he got something at the end of the thing. The end of the thing, he tells this man, give me some more.
7 more years.
Now, he left his daddy house.
Yeah.
In the country to leave the loop to find a wife.
Right.
He then ran across someone that touched his heart in such a way that he became convicted to this is her.
Yeah.
It's nothing can get me away from it.
Yeah.
It got people jumping all around here. I ain't asking about none of that. My eyes is on Rachel.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not saying the Bible say nothing bad about Leah, but man, when I'm looking at Rachel had my eye. And it's just the way it is. I can't get around it. I ain't tripping about nothing else. Presenting what you present me with, I got to have her. You ain't understanding that. She's embedded and scribbled up in the heart of my mind, and I can't get it off my mind, man. Where Rachel at? Anybody seeing it? She went back over there. I had to roll another stone. What's the deal? I'm really I ain't no big thing for me, because as long as Rachel around, them days went fast. But now you're going to put another 7 on them. But guess what he said? Watch this. I don't read that. Read that and get that out of there. What he say? Okay, 28.
Then Jacob did so and fulfilled her week. So he gave him his daughter Rachel as wife also. And Laban gave his maid Bilhah to his daughter Rachel as a maid. Then Jacob also went into Rachel. And he also loved Rachel more than Leah. And he served with Laban still another 7 years. When the Lord saw that Leah was unloved, he opened her womb, but Rachel was barren. Okay. So Leah conceived and bore a son, and she called his name Reuben.
Okay, now that's another storyline. It's a whole nother storyline. But the whole thing of the issue we was talking about was you choose and you are something before you are something. When it was taught in its convictional manner. But when it ain't taught in its convictional manner, you have to it's like somebody say, man, I want to be a preacher, or I want to be this and that. They go get the paper. They go get the paper. But the paper can't define and make you that in its aspect of being that. It can't do that for you.
Yeah.
It can optimize it systematically around you, but it can't do that for you. Are that before the paper.
Yeah.
So you deal with sometimes you just that before the paper. Nobody giving you a piece of paper saying you are a man. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They playing with this in its definitions form. But I'm talking about inspired of conviction in which the Bible delivered. When that man walked toward that, in his heart of heart, he had chosen in his heart of hearts, this is it. I mean, I'm convicted to this. This is it. I'm gonna put 14 in.
Yeah.
For this woman.
Yeah.
The 7 went fast. The other ones, there was no word mentioned to it other than this is what he did. He started off doing something for her, and he ended up doing something for her.
Yeah.
But when he put the 7, even though he put 7, he said, man, I got 7 more for you. When it come to her, I do the 7. What you talking about? For she mine anyway. What you tripping on? I'm around her anyway. The only thing you doing is hindering me from coming to her. You trying to stop me from coming to my own wife. So I'll tell you what I do. Bring it on, man. I got 7 more years. I put 14 in. I did 14 with pleasure in my heart because I'm seeing her. I want to go help her. I'm around her. I see her. She needs some help doing something. I'm going to do it. You understand, man? You got to give me what's mine because before I came over here to even let you lay eyes on me, I'd already cried about it. And my voice went up high into the heavens and spoke.
Yeah.
And hey, man, this is my problem. Y'all can't hear me, world, because I can't say it in words. I don't know what these guys hear about, but in my deeds, I done spoke. I done laid everybody down. Now, when you look at the scripture, you look back on the scripture, he said, for I heard of the report. How did he hear the report? That thing that man did for that woman was so calm. They started talking about it. Man, your nose wide open, what's going on? Whatever the case was with it.
Yeah.
He got around, man, to the man was like, man, I heard about that, man. How you was done. Yeah, I know you heard about it. Bring my wife here. Now you doing 7. I'll do the 7.
Yeah.
And it went down like it was nothing. And then you get in this, and I'm going to tell you, I'm going to still bring the respect to you. Because guess what? I'm still holding my integrity of being a man. And then you being a kinship. I just want to ask you, why did you do this to me? Because I'm not a low-down, dirty, rotten scoundrel. I'm a real man.
Yeah.
That then ran across my wife.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to go on serve this. Now bring the woman here and quit playing.
Yeah.
Now, I'm just doing this because it's your customary to go on to her.
Yeah.
So guess what, man?
Yeah.
And that shows you the convictions of being convicted to your heart and decisions when it comes to choosing somebody. These people are not convicted to it. They're just doing it. That's why they break up fast. They do this and do that. It don't take much for you to do. Who in the world could say that they would labor for a woman before they actually? I'm talking about not just wait for them. I'm talking about labor for them.
Yeah.
Just look at our society today.
Nah.
It ain't happening. It ain't happening.
And it's another thing that was just that because of his faith and his belief and his humbleness, he was humble and just being obedient. So that feeling is something, they sent him there to find a wife. And this is what he seen, not only her beauty, but he felt something all on the inside. It's a feeling that can be explained only by you, but only with God first. It's a different feeling if you feel that way.
Yeah, it's totally
that this is her. Look, she's strong. She ain't worrying about them. All these men out here, they just looking and whatever and waiting on them. But I'm gonna hurry up and go on and open it up for her. Right now, I'm gonna have it ready and tell her bring them sheep over there, cause I felt for her.
Yeah.
That's how he was able to look up into the sky, unto the hills, to the heavens,
Right.
and a tear fell. That's how he knew.
Yeah. That's my bride. That's her. That's her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
God put some things together.
We've been on this for a while. It's
wow.
all right. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something. This thing here lasted a good hour. But that's how it be when it's on some love.
Yeah.